arcade. I thought Tekken was a weird looking game. Please, guys, don't get offended by that.
Trust me, I thought it was weird too.
Look, when 3D fighting games first came out,
Yeah.
we have Virtua Fighter, and Virtua Fighter was like, okay, this black and white game that had weird movement compared to Street Fighter.
Yeah.
But when Tekken 2 came out, it looked a little bit better.
Polish.
But when Tekken 3 hit, that's when Tekken really took off because they had mastered the sidestep function.
Yep.
New characters were introduced like Jin Kazama, Horong, and Eddie Gordo. Eddie Gordo was
Eddie.
Yeah, Eddie Gordo was actually the character that solidified that Namco had mastered 3D rotation. Because if you look at Eddie Gordo's physics so far as the way that he moves,
Capoeira, because that's like all the extra stuff he be knowing with all his kicks and his mix-ups and
the little movement it's called a Jenga. So the thing is that when Eddie Gordo's movement is on the screen, he actually is on both axes at this. I think I said that right. Axes at the same time. So for him to have that ability to do that shows that the 3D rendering had been mastered by Namco, and it was nothing but like
them showing it off and how they've done it.
And they had mastered it. So Tekken 4 was sort of like, I would say, the unwanted Tekken, but it showed that they were trying to go in a direction of more flexible gameplay. But it stepped away from the traditional parameters of what Tekken was.
Also, I never played Tekken 4.
Yeah, Tekken 4 was an experiment. But in Tekken 5, they came back to the original format. And, 5.0, 5.1, all the updates, Dark Resurrection was really good. 6.
Oh, is that the one with Jinpachi? The older guy with the mustache?
Yeah. Jinpachi was he was the boss of 5.
Oh,
so yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So in 6, they also upgraded the graphics and they added a combo extender called Bound. And a lot of this is old knowledge now. We're in 7. But by the time you get to 7, Tekken is a pretty mature game, notwithstanding Tekken Tag 1 and Tekken Tag 2, which were tag games. So Rage didn't become a thing until, I think Rage actually existed in Tekken Tag 1 as Netsu, where characters work well together as a team. Certain characters wouldn't give each other Netsu or Rage. So, but by the time you get to Tekken 7, Tekken is a pretty developed and mature game with a lot of layers and deep meta. So, but it's kind of hard for most people to get into Tekken because Tekken is almost going on, 15, 20 years now? 20 years plus almost?
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Oh.
So a lot of things that are in Tekken 7, so far as the engine mechanics are concerned, are sort of like legacy knowledge. And so someone who is just now wanting to get into fighting games and they choose Tekken as the game, they have a very large skill gap to cover just to start to enjoy competitive gameplay.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do right now is that I'm gonna go through some basic engine concepts that most people know by now, but maybe newer players didn't know the specific behind it. And a lot of this information is on YouTube, but nobody really takes the time to really just sort of talk about it. We got plenty, shouts out to all the commentators and all of the YouTubers that explain Tekken game engine mechanics. And so we're gonna do it here tonight since you're sort of fairly new to Tekken, but now you're gonna become really knowledgeable about the nuts and bolts of what makes Tekken really tick.
Because you've been asking me to do this.
Because I've been asking forever.
Because you've been asking, yeah.
Yeah, so let me make sure tournament mode is off. Okay, alright, we are good to go.
You had to turn off the kill switch so he doesn't destroy me in the tutorials.
Alright.
Oh, which character did you say you're most familiar with? I don't remember.
I'm familiar with Kazuya mostly. Alright, you press up. There you go. Now, hold up. Back out?
I don't want to play here.
So, press circle. Nope. So, hit X. Okay, alright. Okay.
You said the directional pad wasn't working out.
Okay, no, you're good. Just want to make sure your buttons were correct.
That is okay, the buttons are working.
second.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Hold on 1 second. Hey, yo, Jewel. The stick ain't working either.
Having technical difficulties right now, ladies. Hold on.
It's okay. We good, Ray? All right.
I like the soundtrack of stuff.
Okay. Well, hey Ray, you got your stick with you? Okay. Well, actually, I said this the other night. I have it at my house. I'm just gonna start bringing a spare PS4 controller. Cause I remember the one that didn't work. Yeah. We had to go get another one. Yeah. I'm just gonna start bringing a spare one for players.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I'll start bringing a spare one for people that need one. So.
Well, may as well.
Yeah.
All right, so this makes sense.
Yeah. Take it out of player too. Yeah.
Actually, I feel like I'm gonna play better because now everything's spread out more a little bit. I mean, on music controller, I can look at this and say, well, it's not gonna be like Street Fighter. Right, so,
Okay. Was it? Now, how was it? You turn your stick on, bro? You said how you turn it on?
Oh, hit the Xbox button.
Okay.
And that's at the top.
Okay, so hold it down.
For like a half a second. Is that green light?
Yeah.
It's
You don't have to
on.
hold it down. Really, it's like a hard press. You don't really have to hold it.
Oh, there it is.
Okay, got you. Okay, all right. Oh. This one.
I don't know which one that is.
Yeah.
That controller's fine.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Okay, cool. All right, we're good now.
All right, that's cool.
All right, now you can select your character.
Yeah,
with X. Okay.
Wrong button.
Whoops.
Yeah, I got it.
X.
It's gonna be an entertaining night, ladies
Now,
and
if you don't
gentlemen.
want to play her, we can always.
No,
back
no,
out.
no. I gotta stick with around music because if I play anyone else, I'm gonna
All right.
fumble.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, okay. A, B.
So,
all right, yeah. It's the actual
So
button.
left punch, right punch, left
Yeah, I
kick,
got it.
right kick.
Got it.
Okay. We're gonna talk about like why things happen the way they do in Tekken.
Got it.
Okay. Okay. All right. No, you're good. You know, this is a teaching session. So, attacks are labeled as 3 different levels. So you have a high, then you have a mid, and then you have a low.
Yep.
But here's one thing that wasn't known for a long period of time, until recently, is that the reason why, of course, say for instance, you don't want to get hit by a high, you hold down on the stick, right? Mm-hmm. Keep holding down on the stick. You see how the high doesn't hit you? The reason why the high doesn't hit you is because the way that Namco programmed the game, if you're crouching, the active hitbox on the high is not there. It's not there anymore. Same thing for low attacks. So if the computer considers you to be airborne, low attacks do not exist. So if I try to sweep you, all you have to do is hold up on the stick. Wow, did you see that? Now when animations cross over each other, you figure, well, why is there no clash? Because the computer considers you to be airborne and my red hitbox no longer exists. You see that?
No, I see it like it's phasing.
Yeah.
That's me.
Wow, did you see that?
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Oh, hold
I
on.
see it.
Do it again. Let's see if I can. And I it's in tournament mode. I can't pause it. It's okay. There we go.
I see it.
You see how you can almost wait real late to do it. Wow, did you see that?
I'm
Look
seeing
at that. That's crazy. Now the reason why you're getting hit is because because most characters it takes you about 9 frames to get off the ground. So the computer won't consider you to be airborne until frame 9. For most characters, some other moves like Raven's both kicks and I think it's left punch. I can't remember. Somebody correct me. But she's actually considered to be airborne on frame 1. So that's it's even faster than that. Okay, so that's the first thing. So the moment that you perceive that someone's going to try to hit you high, you can crouch.
Okay.
So if I'm trying to hit you high, you just crouch. It doesn't exist. See that? Look at that. Now you see how his kick is
amazing.
You see how the kick is going through her?
Yeah.
But that's considered to be high.
So therefore it's not hitting her.
That's right. So, and also, like, let's see, this right here, you can jump out of that because it's low.
Yeah.
Of course, you got hit in the air, but it's okay. So now, I'm gonna throw highs, stop the high. There you go. There you go.
Oh, that was in the counter. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I get you. I gotta use these.
It's okay.
This is a very interesting way to fight because now I can get used to this actually.
Yeah, rematch.
I'm gonna start fighting a little bit for real now, or do you want to keep teaching?
No, it was. Yeah, we're gonna keep learning. So,
All right, cool.
okay. So, there's a thing called tracking, where certain moves will track.
Yep.
And so, one of the things in Tekken is about sidestepping.
Yep.
So if a move is linear, you can step to the side. It may have some. You did it right there.
Yep.
Now you can tap, tap, and hold up and make them walk. It's called sidewalk.
Oh yeah.
And then go the other way.
I gotta do it quick on this one.
Now I'm gonna use a linear attack, and I want you to sidestep. Some moves have semi-tracking, so you may have to sidestep and then sidewalk.
Okay.
Like that. You had to go like that.
Yeah,
See that?
because like things like track it kind of.
See that? You see how I got to my back? That's crazy. Try to step in the other direction. Now see, this move tracks to Kazuya's right, your left. You say you keep trying to step it? So
I'm so glad I know that now.
yeah, so specific moves will track in specific directions. You see, you got it in that direction. Now, this move right here, you cannot side. This is a tracking move. You cannot sidestep this. This tracks to both sides. You'll get hit if you step to the left, and you'll get hit if you step to the right. And they call it homing. It's a home. It homes in on your position. So
So would I have to dodge out, or does that hit mid?
that's mid. Boom. That's mid. Nice. Good step. Wrong direction. Try the other direction. There you go. See that?
I get it.
A lot of people get hit by that move because in the heat of battle, they step in the wrong direction.
Step in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
That move catches me pretty
Nice.
much in mid.
And see, by me moving Kazuya this way, it may confuse a human player to step in the wrong direction. But if you're a hardcore player, you'll always step in the right direction. Very good. So, let's see. Oh yeah. I think it's a little bit advanced for Swift and normal is a concern. But basically when someone whiffs a high, like crouch for a second, when I miss this, you're able to instantly punish me because it doesn't exist. I'm open. And you can also release the joystick to neutral and press the right punch.
For a
when I
rising
miss.
hit, right?
Yeah. And see, I won't be able to block.
I'm not gonna lie about Kazuya because some of the attacks that you're showing me right now, I get hit by it and somehow I'm just sitting in the chair just like, why?
Now, there are certain moves that are called instant high crushes, but they're not really instant. For example, Kazuya's down both punches evades a high on frame 6. So do a standing left punch. Just keep doing it. You see that? Now, if we were able to pause it, we would be able to see that the punch is actually going through Kazuya's animation, but the computer considers him to be crouching on frame 6, and so therefore your high doesn't exist anymore.
Not hit.
So do 2 jabs. Well, I mean, it's one single, yeah. Just one, then one again.
Oh,
Yeah, like that. You see that?
I get you.
You see how? So I crouched under your high, and because you missed it, you're open, and I launch you. Nice. Now you interrupted my wall rising because I committed before you were able to whip.
Yeah.
So I was already considered to be standing again, so that's why I got hit. So do it again. See that?
I get you.
And so anytime you whip, try to block, try to hold back to block when you miss. See, that was good.
I gotta time these.
Nice. Nice. Good interrupt. Did you block that?
No.
Always try to hold back on the stick after you press a button.
I could have blocked that too.
You couldn't block that. You see that?
Yeah, it's the time because it's the recovery frame.
Yeah,
right?
but you're trying to hold back on the stick after you do it, right? Yeah.
But if I hold it for too long, I gotta do this move, which I'm not gonna
Yeah.
do. I can block that.
Nice, good block. You see that? You held back on the stick, you couldn't block?
Yeah.
See that?
Some of the recovery times be painful when you miss it. It hurts.
It's not fast enough. See that? You held back on the stick?
No, I didn't.
Make sure you hold back on the stick every time you miss.
I was holding back on the time that
You couldn't block,
got
could you?
me. Nope. Not my fault.
And of course, that's to prevent me from ducking under it. You're pressing 1-1, right?
Yeah, I'm so used to
So
it.
press 1-1. So that's high mid.
In mid, yeah.
And so it stops me from what we call flash ducking under your high string. And the programmers put that in the game to deter people from using the duck as a means to get out of high pressure. All right, so try your side step.
Round 1. Fight.
Thank you.
Wrong direction. It's telling
I need to go the other
the opposite direction. That's right.
I'm used to blocking.
There you go.
Should I counter it? I'm gonna kick you out of it.
Nice. There you go. This move right here is homing.
Yep.
So if you step left or right, it does not matter.
Well, my entire face is open, so yeah. Question: why did that high kick land?
What do you mean?
Do that combo again?
Oh, the thrust kick right there?
No,
You talking about this?
Yeah, that one.
Because it was an air juggle.
So it counts even in no physics.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Alright, cool.
yeah, Tekken has those funny juggle properties. So, okay. Also, to throw, you press both lefts or both rights.
Yeah. I abuse that when I have my controller.
Yeah.
That kicking it to
Now,
the
guess
mid.
what? Throws are also highs.
Time up.
There you go.
There we go.
You gotta press it hard together.
Round
Alright.
3. Fight.
We're gonna try that again. This time I'm going to grab him. There we go.
You see how it's high?
Yep.
You can do that with both lefts or both rights. There you go.
I gotta tap it.
Yeah, press as hard as you can. There you go. At the same time.
Yep.
If you miss this, and if you miss the throw, try to hold back on the stick and block. See how you can block?
Yep. I was blocking that time too. Yeah. I'm missing the grab. Yep.
Now, when you whiff attacks in a 3D game, it's very bad. The recovery is very bad.
Because they tried to make it as
Yeah,
like, accurate.
so I'm gonna whiff an attack, and I want you to press a button after I miss, okay? Don't run into it though.
Time up.
And I'm gonna hold back on the stick.
Round 4.
You want me to let me step back against the stick.
I couldn't block that. Now look at my finger. See? I couldn't block it. So try again. Nice, I couldn't block it. Very good, I couldn't block it. Look how much time you have.
I stepped into that.
Yeah. I couldn't block that. That's how bad the whiff is on it. Look at that, that's crazy. I can't block that. Look at that, that's crazy. I can't block that. Nice.
You really got to space on the because you lose out.
Anything I miss, try to hit it. Nice. Nice.
Oh
I couldn't block that. Nice. Nice, I couldn't block that.
Oh wait, I forgot that's the fastest button.
Yeah. Nice. Couldn't block that. Very nice. Nice. I couldn't block that. Nice. Nice. Now you understand punishment.
Trust me, I'm learning a lot from this and learning how to use this. Trust me, I'm so much better.
Now the more difficult part about Tekken is when you start blocking moves that give me advantage and put you at disadvantage.
Like plus and negative.
Yeah, exactly. So watch this. Block, hold back on the stick.
Holding.
You block that. You see how the character went like that?
Yeah.
You're at 4 frames disadvantage.
Because you're still standing and not
Yeah.
moving.
And you're forced to try to block the next mix up, whether it be low or whether it be mid.
Okay. So I gotta eat that.
See how you have to choose? There you go. Got you.
I'm glad I know that now.
Now some people will hop kick out of that. They'll hold up on the stick and press kick.
Like this.
Like
right?
that, yeah. Yeah. But sometimes if you're at too much frame disadvantage, you might not be able to do it. That was good right there. Nice. See that? See how you kicked me out of that? Nice.
I know combos. Alright, here we go. You're talking about that one, right?
Yeah. Nice. so much frame disadvantage. So this is +4. This comes out to 12. So 12 minus 4 is 8.
Okay.
It takes you 9 frames to jump though, which means that
I'm too
can't.
slow.
You're too slow to get away from this right here. And you're too slow to get away from that because this is gonna hit you out of the air as a mid. See?
All right. I did it again.
And this is what we call guaranteed trap scenarios. See?
Because I can't do anything.
Because you're at frame disadvantage.
Time up.
I now know what frame traps mean. Because I see it like thrown around in like
Yeah.
certain professional fighting game players. They say that's a frame trap. And I'm like,
Yeah,
what's that?
yeah. So +4. This comes out in 12. So 12 minus 4 is 8. It takes you 9 to get off the ground. My kick is too fast. You will never get off the ground. See? Did you hear it? It didn't come out.
That's crazy.
See?
All right. It's little tidbits that
Yeah.
I'm learning. I'm so frame traps. All right.
Yep.
Math. I'm bad at math, but I understand what frame traps.
Well,
are.
with fighting games, you have to be good at math. So
Math will never get me anywhere in life.
it's okay. It'll get you somewhere. It'll get you somewhere in
God.
Tekken. So okay. Also, Tekken is a unique fighting game because in most traditional fighting games that were 2D, when you dash. Say what, bro? Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Oh, they talk.
Was it in most traditional fighting games, when you dash, normally earlier fighting games you could not block while dashing. So if you dashed forward, you couldn't cancel your forward dash into a guard because fighting games weren't like that. You were open during your dash.
Yeah.
Tekken is primarily a defensive game because of the ability to cancel movement into guard, making your movement safe to a degree. So if I dash forward, I can cancel my dash with guard. In like say a game like Street Fighter, certain characters have command moves that cancel their movement, but not like a physical dash. Some characters may or may not have it, but for the most part, most Street Fighter characters and most 2D characters didn't have the ability to just dash forward and then cancel right into guard. You see that? Or cancel right into low guard. So I can dash up and make you attack me and make you think like, oh, I'm gonna hit him on the way in, and I can just cancel it. Now what makes Tekken so defensively strong is that we'll give you some numbers. So the input latency for the PC version is about maybe 3.2, maybe 3.4 frames. For PS4 Pro, it's a little bit more, about maybe 4.4, maybe 4.5.
Okay.
But each direction in Tekken counts as a frame. So you add that to the natural input latency that's going into whatever you're playing, whether it be PC or PS4 Pro.
Okay.
So this right here, what the direction counting is 1 frame, and the natural input latency at 4.4 or 4.5 makes the actual guard frame 5 frames.
Okay.
There's the fastest attack that most characters have in this game is 10 frames. I think Yoshi's Flash is like 6, but for all intents and purposes, there's no 5-frame attack in the game. Which means virtually, unless you perceive that I'm gonna dash and you put the jab out early, I can cancel the guard before you can hit me every time. And that's the defensive nature of Tekken.
All right.
So I can dash up and steal your turn. I can bait you into committing into an attack. And if you commit to an attack that's unsafe, I block it.
And then you can punish it.
And then either I can block it and punish it, or I block it and you lose your turn because you're at frame disadvantage because you use the move that puts you at negative. And so a lot of that happens in Tekken. The defensive aspect of Tekken is that you can sidestep guard. You can sidestep left guard, sidestep left guard, sidestep down guard. So watch this. So sidestep guard, sidestep guard. Now if you don't cancel your guard, you get hit. You see that? So I can go and hold, 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 hold. See that?
Okay.
And you can even go low as well. Do a low kick. Yeah.
That's a little more range.
Yeah. See that? See, I'm dashing into you and I'm guarding immediately.
You really gotta move.
See that? Now you caught me on my input right there. You see that? But if I'm able to cancel before your kick comes out, I'm gonna guard every time.
That's it. All right.
So now, Tekken as a defensive game, that's the reason why Tekken is a defensive game. Because you can cancel movement immediately into guard. Some other fighting games, you have Guilty Gear where you can dash and you can faultless defense. That's a way of canceling forward movement into immediate guard. But in that game, it costs meter. Of course, I'm not a Guilty Gear super expert. I've got guys who've been playing Guilty Gear for years and they know more about it than I do. But generally, movement used to be a thing that you could still traditionally punish in most fighting games. But in Tekken, that's not the case. Tekken punishes you for trying to move incorrectly in the wrong scenario. So you have to learn about the rules for movement. Now here comes a movement rule. For the majority of characters in Tekken, the sidestep is either 5 frames or 6 frames. Some characters that are bigger may have larger startup on their steps.
Like Jack and Gigas.
Like Jack and Gigas. So if I'm at +5, you can't step a standing jab that's at 10 frames. That means this is what I've learned, and maybe +6. +6, you definitely can't step left or right out of a jab. But here comes the big number. The big number is +7.
Why?
The reason why +7 is so huge is because, number one, it takes away all these options. So I'm going to show you. At +7, it takes you 5 frames to step in one direction or 6 frames in the other, right? At +7, here's what you can't do. It takes you 4 frames to go into crouching from the standing animation. So that's 4. The standing left punch for most characters comes out in 10 frames. So here it is. It takes me 4 to get into crouching. I need 4 frames to get into crouching. Well, if you're going to throw an attack that's 10 frames and I'm -7, you put me at 7 frame disadvantage, right? 4 + 7 is what? 4 + 7 is what? 11, right?
11.
If this comes out in 10 frames, if I try to duck and hit the jab, if you do this right here, I'm going to get counter hit. You cannot throw a duck jab after being put at frame disadvantage on -7.
Okay.
Because it takes you 4 to go from standing into crouching, but you have to recover 7 frames from being put at disadvantage. Does that make sense?
You're moving too slow. Is that what you're trying to tell
Yeah,
me?
you're moving too slow.
Okay.
7 + 4 is 11. But if you do the jab that comes out in 10 frames, you're not going to be able to get the duck jab out in time. Now at -7, because the standard left punch comes out in 10, I'm only -7. So I can still duck the 10 frame jab. What I can't do is duck and jab.
I get you.
I can only duck.
You can only.
I can
stay
only-
in defense, right?
Yeah,
You stay in defense.
yeah. At -7, I can't do this. Because if I do that, then you're gonna hit me with your jab.
Like, is it like a double one or like a something like that?
A single one, yeah.
Oh, that's like a normal jab. I can catch you
Yeah,
with this.
you can catch me, yeah. Hey, yo, Ray, what's one of Oscar's moves that's +7? That you know offhand?
This one?
Down right punch?
Time up. Final round.
Okay.
Fight.
Which one was it?
Okay, her knee. Oh, here we go. Standing right kick on hit is +7.
Standing right kick. So this one?
Yeah. So you do that right there. So do it. I'm gonna crouch, right? The next thing I want you to do is standing left punch right behind me. Okay, you ready?
All right, okay. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
You got me right there.
Oh, okay.
You hit me right there.
I get
Good
it.
job.
I'm starting to see it. You're the recovery time from when I block or when I hit you.
When you hit me.
When you hit me is not. It's too slow.
It's
not
too,
enough.
yeah, exactly.
I'm getting it. You gotta slow it down for me.
No, it's
Going
okay.
as slow as a turtle, but I'm
No,
getting
it's
there.
all good. It's
I'm
all
getting
good.
there. Trust me.
So in your mind, the number for the night is
7.
plus 7.
Plus 7.
So if I get hit by your standing right kick, you can do jab, and I can't do this. You see that? You see check? You see a check? You hear that? You hear that?
I heard it.
Yeah. Nice.
I gotta catch it quick.
There you go.
I gotta learn the see in certain movement in the game when I do the kick I gotta time it right because I snap that.
Nice. Not fast enough. A little bit too much time. Try to keep it a little bit tighter. Nice.
Oh, there it is.
Nice.
I can't come from B to X, right? I can't
No.
combo that.
No.
Okay.
It's just two independent moves.
Because in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, that's going to combo. It's
Yeah.
going to go into a combo, so I have to be careful.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, we're going to try.
Nice. Nice. Very good.
I heard it that time. I'm getting it.
Yeah.
I'm getting it.
Round 2.
And this is teaching you what to do when you're at frame advantage. Nice.
Heard it that time.
Very good. Very good.
That's interesting.
Round 3.
Because sometimes when if I'm, say, I'm playing defensively for like a second, and I so happen to, and sometimes like in a panic, I might throw this kick out just to throw him off. And I somehow managed to get like that kick into the punch.
Yeah.
In the back of my head, I'm like, wouldn't I be able to defend from that?
Yeah. Very good. Good stuff.
This is little stuff that I like. Well, I don't know how it works for other characters. Because, you know,
All right.
Kazuya is a bigger
Now
character,
we'll
right?
play. Now we'll play a regular match.
Oh, fine. Okay. I can stop talking now.
Yeah. Remember the block.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. Okay.
Round 1. Fight.
Never used that before. I can't. Yo, he's taking it easy on me. I'm still losing. I moved
Round 2. Fight.
That's my favorite move.
Round 3. Fight.
Use that. Oh, that's your knee. There it is.
Round 4.
Gotta do the big boy control. Let's go. My move. game.
Nice. Hey, Ray.
That was good. I like that.
Hey, you want to jump in and play one? Well, no, I want to get a couple because we're done with the session. So what? Okay, okay. Okay,
He wants to have a tight match. That's what I understand.
okay.
You have one a tight match. I get it.
Yeah. Okay,
Round 1. Fight.
okay.
You gotta teach me how to use these rising moves better.
Nice.
Round 2. Fight.
I deserve that. I like how you dodged it because you know the down hit is coming.
Nice.
You dodged the small kick that I do when I'm down. I gotta start doing that.
Fight.
Nice.
Round
This is smooth. I gotta get me one of these.
Remember to duck high.
Yep.
Gotta duck the high.
That's a mid.
It's high.
I deserve that because guess what? I was not ducking high.
fight.
Nice. Very nice.
That's because Kazuya is good.
And even I myself, I'm still, getting better at Tekken.
How so?
Getting, just getting into it like seriously. Still got a lot more combos to learn, a lot more matchups to learn.
Like, what would you say your personal least favorite matchup would you say is?
Right now, all these doggone League players hopping out of this. Shouts out to it's easy, man. I love you, bro. Got love for you, man. Next Thursday, man. I got to get that Lee, but yeah, Lee is good. Lars is good. This is Tekken roster is so many characters in it
Yes, it is.
that it takes a while, but you eventually get around to fighting against all the characters. And you figure out a general strategy for how to beat all of them.
That's once in a while you're gonna start seeing the patterns because certain people kind of play the same. Once that certain skill gap, you start to see, oh, this is where that person.
Yeah,
is.
pattern recognition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Round 2. Fight.
Nice.
I was blocking and I didn't.
Nice. Good stuff.
Round 3. Fight.
Here it is. There it comes. Flying kick. That missed for this time. Okay. That all whiff. That was just throwing that out just to experiment. What buttons I can use. That's a grab. I've never used that before. There it comes. Flying kick. Once you're on the ground, you got. I'm in panic mode. Boy. Oh, I forgot she had that. I don't use that one either.
Nice. Nice.
That awkward silence with the raising of the hit is hilarious. Oh, goodness.
Also, another technique
What's up?
that players use is constantly sidestepping and guarding to make moves not track. So you'll see in gameplay where they don't want the opponent to have consistent ability to hit them on one plane. So somebody will dash in and they'll sidestep to make a move miss. So they're constantly going
Moving
back and
distance.
forth, yeah. And they're making sure they try to stay off axis so that if you use a linear move, you get stepped like that. See that?
Yeah, I get it.
So they're constantly buffering the sidestep into it to see if you use a move that doesn't track. That's what sidestep is for.
Oh,
Sidestep to me is sort of like a dragon punch, where it nullifies a move that doesn't track. And if you miss a move, if you throw a move that doesn't track and they sidestep it, you're vulnerable to be hit. The moment that they step you, you're vulnerable. Like that, right there. You see that? Try to block after that.
I was blocking.
Yeah, see that?
Blocking. Wrong move. I get you.
Yeah,
I get you.
but yeah, do it again. So you can feel what it's like to get sidestep. See that? You see that? You try to block, right?
Yes.
Do it again. See that?
Blocking.
See? So it's very dangerous. So those moves that don't track, that's why homing moves are very important. Homing moves are to deter people from consistently sidestepping.
Yep. So if I was, wait, hold up. If the game would allow me, but if I can figure it out. There it is.
That's a homing move.
And then there's her.
Yeah, that's a homing move as well, yeah.
She had another one. Which one? Does that count? No, that's a mid.
I think it's mid. I don't know.
No,
if
that's a high.
No, I'm just stepping it. I think it's mid. Do it again.
That's
Yeah,
high.
it's high. Yeah, it's high.
Okay. Okay, so it's this one
Yeah.
that I normally try to combo it to from this,
Yeah.
and then this around it. He had the third one, I think.
I think that last one's homing as well.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's homing. As the particle effect, I always
Yeah.
move it from.
Nice.
And most of the the homing moves you can combo from, those are like the easiest to combo from, right?
Sometimes, yeah, depending on the character. See?
Okay.
Gaining knowledge, so.
Because some of the characters, they have homing moves, and sometimes they get the hit, but they don't combo from it.
Right.
Sometimes. I always thought it was either because the person didn't know what the combo was, or it's just the character didn't have it. Like Josie, she has, I think she has like one combo from a homing move, but I only hit it like once. I get it.
So you can start using that tool as well. You say, you know what? I'm gonna try to get around this guy. I'm gonna step.
Any other tidbits you want to throw out for me? Just one more.
Let's see. Well, you know how to disable a low, right?
You mean like parry? Is that what you mean?
No. How was it? A low doesn't exist unless you're airborne, right?
Yeah.
When you're airborne, lows don't exist, right?
Yeah.
So she has some moves that will actually make her airborne, like the hop kick, right? So if you feel like someone's gonna go low, you just hop kick.
Yeah.
So try that right quick. See that? There you go. There it is. And if
Oh,
you-
that's the third
yeah.
one. There it
And
is.
if you feel like someone is spamming highs, how you disable the high. There you go. And if you want, and of course, and you use a side step.
Wait, that's a high? That's
Yeah.
small. That's small character.
Yeah. That's high. It should not be high.
Even though it's clearly hitting me in my face.
Yeah. If this was mid, it would be problematic.
Oh yeah, because balancing and all that.
Yeah, it'll be pretty useful. A quick mid like that would be pretty useful. Now this is mid, but not as quick as this.
Yeah, because it's like all that startup.
Yeah, exactly. Now this right here is mid, and this is mid.
That's mid.
This is mid. Now what happens in Tekken is that certain moves that are on the ground will fool you into thinking that it's a low attack that's coming, but in actuality it's a mid. Now crouch for a second. Mid.
See, it's little stuff that like that will probably.
And this is where the
aggravate.
next term comes. It's called unseeable low. Now forget, stand up real quick. So I'll do this versus this. Or I could do this versus that. And so you're trying to visually confirm what you're going to be hit by. Here's what makes this move really good. You can cancel.
Cancel. Yep. I think I also got to cancel.
Yeah. Also, have you ever seen people get parried, like low parried in
Yeah,
in
like
Tekken?
push it off.
Yeah. So the way you do that command is you press down forward on the stick when you see a low attack coming. There you go.
I always thought it was straight up down. I didn't
No,
know
it's
that.
down forward. Now here's the cool thing about the way parry works in Tekken. The parry, for all intents and purposes, is down forward, so you know that each direction counts as one frame, right? And we also compensate for the input latency. So for PS4 Pro, it's about 4.4, 4.5.
Okay.
So the actual parry comes out in 5 frames. Full execution time. So the direction plus the input latency. So you got 4.4, 4.5 plus 1 frame. 5.4, which is the full direction. Here's the thing. Since it comes out on frame 1, when you press down parry, it's called a parry window. It means the amount of time that the parry will stay out there to catch an attack.
Yeah. So you really gotta catch
The
it.
time for that is 19 frames plus plus the direction that you inputted, so it's a total for 20. Here's what the programmers did. This move right here is 20 frames.
All right.
So if you go past the 20 frame window and you miss that window, if someone delays their attack, your parry won't hit, your parry won't activate because the parry window is gone, and you'll just end up getting hit.
Yeah. Because well, if you're moving forward.
Yeah, this move right here is delayed enough where it's 20 frames perfect.
So I can't.
You can parry it, but if I change the timing, if I delay it, see right there, now watch me delay it. See how you got hit?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's wow.
And the programmers did that perfectly with the numbers. So the active window is 19. At 20 frames, the parry no longer functions as down parry. If you try to parry after 20 frames, or you try to re-input a parry on frame 20, you'll get nothing. You'll just get hit.
That's interesting.
Now, the cool thing about Tekken compared to like an old game that I used to play, Street Fighter 3, is that in Street Fighter 3 you had a restriction. If you parried in the direction and you missed a parry, you were locked out of that direction for 23 frames. In Tekken, it's totally different. There is no input restriction on down parry. If you miss one, all you have to do is wait until that 20 frame window that you missed is gone, and you can automatically re-parry again.
So you can parry like twice in a row if there was a character.
You can go and then wait and then do it again.
Huh.
So literally, you can just
keep going.
You can just keep going.
No, we're not trolling each other, guys.
No. Anyway, so if you miss a parry, just counter yourself.
Just do it again.
And just do it again.
Okay. So it's forgiving somewhat if you miss the parry.
To a degree, but it's more lenient than most parries in other fighting games.
Okay.
So yeah, there you go. Now it's so easy. You're like, look at this big window, and I can just re-input it over and over and over again, over and over and over again. So that's pretty powerful.
But you can't do any other parry. There's only this parry, right?
There are other types of parries in the game that are manual, but that's a
Like Asuka's. I know she has one.
But what I'm showing you is the universal down parry.
I get it.
My bad. Sorry, I didn't mean
That's
to
fine.
time.
That's fine.
You parried too early. There you
got
go. Ooh.
That is scary.
Now did you see that?
Man.
You're like, whoa. Now watch this. See that?
That's very fluid.
Yeah, and the programmers wanted to be fluid. Now you see that? You can fake it, make you miss the window, and then go low again. You see that?
But the recovery on
Yeah,
that
try to
is
parry
kinda-
again. The second attack that I'm going to throw is that.
Okay.
I want you to try to
Block
parry
it.
this, and when you see that you missed that, try to parry the next low attack right
Okay.
after, okay?
Okay.
And this is what's going to show you when you have that restricted window after you miss.
All right.
Nice. You see you got the window right back. Nice. Got him.
That's okay. What you just did to me. What's that called? Conditioning.
Conditioning. Yeah. Yeah.
And by the way, that's the most parries I got ever.
Yeah.
Every time I try to parry in Third Strike, those parry tutorials, I suck at them.
You know why?
Why?
Because the parry window in Tekken is 19 frames. The parry window
It's
in
very
Street
small.
Fighter 3, I have the actual number, is 6 frames. Very tiny window of error.
It's like the attack is like
Yeah,
in your face.
yeah. But this, for Tekken, you got 19 frames. You can re-input it with no restriction. But I can catch you if you try to go again.
Yeah.
And that's what makes these hit a whole lot.
You're gonna cancel.
Now you start to see it.
He's teaching me stuff. He's telling me he could teach me. The first time he asked me, he was like, "Let me teach you." Let me take my glasses off so I can emphasize. I can't see the camera no more, but it's like I'm making my point.
Don't
That
do that
stuff
again.
was- huh?
Don't do that again. Anyway, okay. You ready? You ready? Okay.
So, do you want to play an actual match just to test out my knowledge?
Yeah, sure. Now, in
here we
gameplay, it gets heated. It's very difficult to pull it off.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Good hop hit.
Combos, I would like to have them. You ain't tell me about that.
He's like, wait a minute. This dude hit me with a mid. Oh, no.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Please get up. Please get up.
Now, look. Now I'm going to start integrating my Street Fighter 3. Now I'm going to start going for low parries.
Yo! Panic!
Nice.
Round 2. Fight.
Kick! I never used that. Oh, that's this one. Move! Why did I go for that? I deserve every combo that comes after that.
Nice.
Let me tell you something. Online and ranked, when people start reading that kick, I'm like, why do I keep using it? Ooh, okay. That's the most I've ever used that one. Again, I don't see now with this controller. I'm using moves that I don't normally use. That flip kick I never use because it sucks. I'm trying to do the sweep. I never use that move.
Round
Also,
1.
I'm also not using these ones.
Fight.
Oh, you gonna do anything? No, I was checking with these today. Okay.
Nah, I think they're locked out.
Okay. See, she canceled it. But you can punish a cancel, right? Okay, there. You looking for them lows?
Yeah.
Round 2.
You know what's crazy?
What?
Is that the parry in Tekken is stronger than Third Strike. Especially when you can commit to it.
Because you can get more combos off of it.
Yeah, but also because it's one frame, it has 19 frames of active parry, and you can cancel from the parry right into guard again. Like I'm down parrying all those mids that you're hitting me with.
What?
I'm down parrying and I'm guarding at the last second. That's a crazy auto select. But it's the way that parry functions in Tekken that there's no true punishment.
Master could turtle the whole match if they wanted to.
Yep. And in that mid string, I was down parrying the whole time.
Round 3. Fight.
Wait a minute. Wait, was that the normal punch of the? I try to go for the raise drive just to make it even.
Round 4. Fight.
There it is.
Nice, good stuff. But you see how I'm using the parry?
It's something I gotta utilize more often.
Now, for whatever reason, I don't know why I don't use the parry in
Because like, I would expect because
It's not-
it's
it's
not the first thing.
yeah, it's not intuitive for me to parry in Tekken like that. I don't know why. But I'm gonna start using it.
Defense.
Yeah.
Forget that you have a parry. Defense. Because you're too big. You're busy doing this, just dodging up and down. Because going forward, that the first thing that comes to mind is that if I do this, I'm going toward the opponent and therefore leaving myself open for
Yeah.
something that's going to hit me with a very hard hitting combo.
See, I blocked that mid right there, but I down parried.
Again, another move that I don't use this.
Nice.
I've accidentally won some matches with this, but I never figured out which button it was.
Leg.
Good job. You're never going to lose to another Oscar again, I bet you.
Round 2. Fight.
Up. Oh, goodness. I'm trying to cancel that and it's not giving me the cancel.
Round 3. Fight.
I can combo up that better. I never use that move. Shush.
Nice good hop kick. There you go. And see what you did right there? I went low and you hop kicked it, so my low no longer exists.
That's instinct. Sometimes when I'm in the pressure of a match, like
No more
say
hit-
I'm good.
No more instinct. I went low, did the hop kick, deactivated my active hitbox. It doesn't exist. That's right.
Round 1.
I'm gonna stay silent off that. I'm touching. Wait, that was a low. Did that just hit mid? Wait,
Yeah, it's mid.
that's mid. Oh, I always thought that was low. The head movement in this game. Woo.
Okay.
Round 2. Fight. Round 3. Fight.
That's unblockable, isn't it?
Yeah.
Round 4. Fight.
Now what I meant to do, but okay. There it is. And kick.
Final round. Fight.
I think that's too short for me to hit me. Oh wait, that reminds me of something.
Nice. To finish off the night, I figured somebody's gonna do a rage art eventually. Goodbye. Nice. Good stuff, bro. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was Critical Counter. I am not your host, but I am a guest. So I'm gonna thank you for guys. Look, I'm gonna thank you guys for joining. I'm gonna be out of here right now.
Jibber jabbers.
Thanks.
Empty
man.
space, everyone. Thank you.
Little tidbits.